Organised club from all the way from juniors all the way to the men's.
Are you guys one day hoping to be senior players for Cumbria Cumbre?
I think they'll go all the way easy. They did well last year and they'll certainly do well this year.
We're having a lot of fun. Everything's been well organised.
Who's got the most goals this tournament? What do you think of Gerardo Soto?
He's a big part of the club.
Absolutely. Love watching the lads develop and show the skills on the pitch. It's really, really good.
He's a really good coach. All these kids have been coached under him. I've taken over, but as you can see, what he's left.
As easy as that, yeah, they're very good lads.
A superstar team.
1, 2, 3, Cumbre!
I appreciate first the invitation for come here again. It's always a pleasure to be a member for the Futsal Wars Nationals. Yeah, we've been doing well for the last couple of years for these players, so they love it. We've been developing our programs up in Brisbane and bring them to futsal because the futsal is the future for these players. We've been here last year and they did pretty well in the semi-final, so they wanted to stay together because they're going to be stronger, keep training the whole year round, and the parents are they're very happy. They think it's a fantastic. They love futsal, they love keep playing, and they love keep coming here because it's always a fantastic experience for all of them.
Hope to see you guys next year.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it, and thank you for the opportunity again. We'll come back next year.
Elite Futsal Academy Brisbane.
Good win.
G'day boys, how are we, alright? What's your name? The Wolves are about to jump over the grandstand. Everyone. Future superstars, Josh Allen. Let me see, you guys look like your coach's got a big head. True. Oh, Paul, how you going, buddy? How are you, buddy? Yeah, how you going, mate? This Paul Vidic here from... Say, Amble, you better get here, mate. We're going to come and really twist that beard. We're just about to start now.
That's enough. He'll cut that anyway.
The stadium is packed, we're ready to go. 2018 Nationals Juniors. Make sure you're following us. The cameraman comes. There he is. Have a look at him. Have a look at that creature. What a specimen that guy is. What's been going on, mate? Yep, yeah. But they're watching us. What's going to happen?
The second goal in the second half.
It's all happening here. On the back there, the doctor. Have a look at the doctor. Doctor, has it all going so far?
Nah, no problem at all.
Refereeing everything under control.
Everything clean, mate.
Any red cards yet?
Nah, one yellow.
I'm here with a polemic one. A lot of rumours going around, people saying a lot of stuff. What are you doing, Dasuk? A lot of stuff.
Getting ready for the sausage.
You like these sausages?
Looks nice, is it? Junior Nationals. 12 p.m. Yeah.
It's going to be ridiculous. He loves it, he's loving it. Hey. Froth?
Definitely.
Nice. Love it. Welcome back, everybody. Round 19 tonight. It's going to be a special event. Got Hearts versus the Wolves first prize. The champions, and only the Wolves can stop them. The Hearts already booked their tickets in Series Futsal Australia. They'll be in Brisbane. Will the Wolves follow? We don't know tonight. This is the big clash. Up next is the Chiefs versus the Tigers. The Tigers have been in terrible form. The only other team that's been worse are the Chiefs. This is the battle of the form. Who's going to be worse? Then we've got the Bulls, who've had a big win against the Tigers. They've got the Army. The Army's in form. Will the Army be able to produce? Will the Bulls climb out of the bottom? Will they be able to say to the Blues, you're going down? And that's the next game after that, the Lions versus the Blues. Lions got a lot to play for. There's still a sniff for Series Futsal Australia. They will have to overcome the Blues. The Blues don't want to go down. It's ready! Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to round 19. Unbelievable action coming up for you. We've got 4 full-blown big games coming up. The first one is going to be a very big game. It's probably going to define who is the champion or perhaps it's going to leave it right open for the 2 games to go. The first game is between the Hearts and the Wolves, Carlton versus Western Wolves. Let's have a look at the ladder so far, what's going on as we lead into this massive round 19. And as you can see there, the ladder not in the 2017-18 season after round 18. Now we're in round 19. Carlton on top, slender lead to the Western Wolves. The Western Wolves only 6 points behind. They'd love to make it 3. And as you can see, 44 goals is the score difference, and 41 for the Western Wolves. There's not much in it. They're going to want to close that in without a shadow of a doubt. Then after that, we're going to see Pascoe Vale and Fitzroy going battle towards the end of the game. Hume, and then we've got the big battle between Moreland and Pascoe Vale, and that's going to really shape whether or not Moreland, keep that goal difference buffer away from Baldwin. Baldwin are going to want to close that down. They've got a big game coming up against Fitzroy. A big game coming up against Hume, and that's normally a great derby. Let's have a look at the run home, the next 3 games, if we can bring that up on your screen. The run home is absolutely mouth-watering. That's going to be an absolute showcase. There's so much to play for. We can only congratulate Carlton's Harp for making Series Futsal Australia. They're already through. Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, they've booked their tickets to Brisbane, which will be Series Futsal Australia. The top 2 teams in Victoria will be going, and so far it looks like the 2 finalists of last season, Pascoe Vale and Fitzroy, the Tigers and the Lions, will not be going, but will they confirm that tonight? Because there's still mathematically a chance. There's still heaps more to play for. Ladies and gentlemen, we are only about, let me have a look, we're about 6 or 7 minutes away from kicking off. We have got so much to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. Today the fixture reads like this. Western Wolves versus Carlton. That's the first game right up now. That's the biggest game of the night, or is it? Then after that, follow that, we're going to have the Brunswick Chiefs versus Fitzroy Tigers. Now, both of them not in great form. They're going to have to strike some luck here. Remember, CF Brunswick, they're not completely out of the trouble. They are only 6 points behind with 3 games to go. There's plenty for them to play. Also, Fitzroy mathematically have a chance to make Series Futsal Australia. Remember, the top 2 go through. Then after that, we've got FC Baldwin, who are dead last at the moment. Now, when we say dead last, only goal difference separates them. They got Hume. Hume have hit some form. Now, Baldwin had a good win last week. Surprised everyone, put the Tigers to bed. Will they be able to do that? And the next team after that, the Blues, the Moreland Blues, play against Pascoe Vale, the Lions, the 10-time champions. Now, they mathematically still have a chance to make Series Futsal Australia. There's so much to play for, so much still to bring. It's going to be a night of nights, ladies and gentlemen. Let your friends know, share it. We got a good crowd that's coming already. We're about 5 minutes away from kickoff. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Series Futsal Victoria, round 19. We'll be right back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Round 19 tonight. It's going to be a special event. We've got Hearts versus the Wolves first prize. The champions, and only the Wolves can stop them. The Hearts already booked their tickets in Series Futsal Australia. They'll be in Brisbane. Will the Wolves follow? We don't know tonight. This is the big clash. Up next is the Chiefs versus the Tigers. The Tigers have been in terrible form. The only other team that's been worse are the Chiefs. This is the battle of the form. Who's going to be worse? Then we've got the Bulls, who've had a big win against the Tigers. They've got the Army. The Army's in form. Will the Army be able to produce? Will the Bulls climb out of the bottom? Will they be able to say to the Blues, you're going down? And that's the next game after that, the Lions versus the Blues. Lions got a lot to play for. There's still a sniff for Series Futsal Australia. They will have to overcome the Blues. The Blues don't want to go down. It's ready! Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as the formalities are on the way. The Western Wolves wearing yellow. The Legeia Western Wolves, powered by Sports Portal. They're in the beautiful yellow. Have a look at them. They're ready to go, and their talisman, Sofian Soufi. The instant impact is ready to go. The crowd are loving it. They've already come into it. We'll read you out the lineup very soon. But the champions, the almighty conquerors from Conquer, rock up and they say, how you going? Because 3 points will give them the championship without a shadow of a doubt. As ladies and gentlemen, there's so much to play for. The Conquer, the Carlton, the Hatters. They want all 3 points. Remember, in series futsal, there's 3 points or bust. No boring points allowed. This is a top game here. This is not just any type of boring old rat crossing over the court type of futsal. This is series futsal where the crowd comes in and actually comes and watches a game and doesn't have to have their binoculars to watch the players, because the action is so close you can touch them, and in some occasions some of the players release some fumes and you can actually smell them. So I hope you're enjoying the coverage, ladies and gentlemen, and if you can see the vision on your screen, the Western Wolves have come out hard. And have a look at that great footage there. Western Wolves supporters, they're loving life. And if you're curious and you want to know about our what's happening in the everyday happenings here at Series Futsal and Futsal Oz, we have now hit 2 million overall views on our YouTube channel. Have a look at that. 2 million YouTube views. Thank you very much, everyone out there, for your support. It's been absolutely fantastic journey so far. 2 million. We look forward to the 2 billionth view, which will happen without a shadow of a doubt. Ladies and gentlemen, if it wasn't for you, there would be no views. So keep on watching. Make sure you subscribe, because that's how you get the latest videos. There's a lot more new things happening, that's for sure, this season. A couple of new series, new episodes. And we're going to bring everything to you. We're about a minute away. Let me have a look at the time. We're 2 minutes away before kickoff, as our referees are getting ready on far side there. We've got Harry Manaris, and on the near side, Michael Tiaras. And we're going to bring it to you. We're going to very, very, very quick ad break just to see how Conquer and the Legeia apparel look like, and we'll be right back with the kickoff. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Series Futsal Victoria, round 19. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got kickoff. Western Wolves versus the Carlton Heart, the Conquerors versus the Sports Portalers. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, we've got kickoff. And on the field right now is Billy the Kid for Western Wolves. He's got Chema, Nathan Long, and the Speedy Gonzalez Elvis on the pitch. And for Carlton, Chema with a big strike. Oh! What a way to start, ladies and gentlemen. And Chema with a big left foot snappity crack. It's a mouth-watering bobbler that comes off the leg and hits the back of the net. And Tamburino couldn't even get a fidget spinner on it. Have a look at this. What a start. What a start, ladies and gentlemen. It's gone crack. Pangity pop. And the action too quick to call. Let's get to the live scenes. Big long throw. Wow, just what we missed. An opportunity on the side. Whoa, unbelievable stuff. Long throw. Chema! Tamburino to bring it in. What a great start. Here we go. Ibrahim 1-0 the score. Western Wolves strike first. The instant impact. He starts off this time. Doesn't come off for the impact as Elvis just too far behind. Couldn't bring it back as we're going to try to call out the Carlton starters. We've got Tamburino goal. Here's Simsek, he's dangerous. Oh! And Simsek, that occasion, just took his eyes off the prize. And on the field, Tamburino with a fidget spinner you saw diving away, takes in the court dust. He's on the king, the keeper. Ibrahim on the pitch. Then we've got the mad dog, Shabla Rajab. A lot of people calling him the lapdog lately. And then we've got Zaki on the pitch there, and Ernie Simsek, he is 5, known on game day. Also known as Maxwell Smart, the content provider. What an absolute treat with a minute gone, a minute and a half gone, and we've got a 1-0 Western Wolves hit the lead. It will be unbelievable for the league if Western Wolves can take it on. Oh, lovely ball. Simsek, Ernie Simsek, and a great interception there by the goal scorer, Gemma. Unbelievable stuff. Cross goal. So the ball to be brought back in. Here we go. Ibrahim, and a good play. Western Wolves up for a lot of people saying these two teams will be going to play Series Futsal Australia, and the critics, the big critics out there are saying that due to the throw-ins they will struggle in Series Futsal Australia, and we will see. I'm not so sure about it because last season there were 3 Victorian teams who all played through. Wow, and a big snappity crack by Elvis with his blue suede shoes snapping and cracking. And I can tell you one thing, Elvis, he's someone. Oh, and Tamburino again, another big save. And the Harders are in big all sorts of trouble. The Western Wolves have come out to play. And the critics, they're going to sing songs as loud as anything. We love you critics. Another one there, and Zaki with a big header out of the way. Chema over to Instant Impact. Instant Impact has got on a string. Simsek to Mad Dog, the Lapdog. Lapdog gets punished. Oh, big interception there, Zaki. And it's on for young and old. Ibrahim to the Lapdog, and the Lapdog makes a meal out of it. Big long throw there by the Instant Impact. Gets the smallest man on the pitch, Elvis. You rock and roll star. Have a look at him, the king of rock. Over the Instant Impact. A little chip, lovely touch. Oh, and a great save there. And Carlton are in all sorts of trouble. The Conquerors look like weasels at the moment. Unbelievable stuff here with 19 minutes still left in the clock. And if I'm not mistaken, they're in all sorts. And the fidget spin almost turned it into his own goal. Gemma! They're in big trouble. Not on the scoreboard. Just they're getting pounced. Can the Western Wolves hold this up, or will Carlton weather the storm? Big long throw again, long, but it's Lapdog who takes it away. Chema gets it tripped. No, he doesn't. Mad Dog 3-on-1. Mad Dog's going to make a right choice, and he seems to come back. Zaki, and a big save there. Great save across goal. Mad Dog, Simsek. Whoa, and Elvis in the way, and it's on. What a game, ladies and gentlemen. Western Wolves in almost full control, and then Carlton come back. Oh! And there it is. The answer that Carlton, the Conquerors wanted. And it was a lovely workpiece. Oh, look at this, along the ground, and then it goes up. And it's a spear pass to the head. And look at this, the Lapdog. Bang, crackety pop onto the head, and a header past Billy the Kid. And Billy the Kid, all that he heard was past the ear drum. As long now, 1-1 the score. What a game. What a game, the crowd loving this. Good crowd in. Good numbers, Mad Dog over the top. Billy the Kid with a big grab. Gets the Elvis on. Elvis, Tamburino with a big kick. Comes to the commentary box. On comes Arturo. During the week off, 4 stars. People not happy with that. Perhaps he's right. Perhaps they're right. Perhaps they're right. Big game coming up for Arturo. Long throw there, Ibrahim. Chema comes off like a full back over the top. Ball goes out. Billy the Kid to bring it in. Chema. Long cross goal. Sofian Sufi not happy. Instant Impact on the pitch now. Has he had an instant impact? Well, you could say he has, because 1-0 was a score. Here's Simsek, got plenty to do. Simsek cuts, but Elvis in the way. Will Simsek get to Elvis and bumps. Ibrahim, he can shoot. Who does he get? Arturo. He's got plenty. Chema comes with the landing game. Oh, and Ibrahim again. It's a battle royal. Have a look down the line, Simsek. Cross goal. Ibrahim, what will happen? And the cross, Lapdog gets taken off. Long, will it be a free kick? Longy, Tamburino, long, no free kick. Play on, says the referee. Here we go, Arturo. It's on. Simsek through the legs. Oh, brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff. There are passions flying everywhere. Long throw, Mad Dog over the top. ridiculous. Arturo, here comes Cisse, instant impact. Cisse, instant impact. Oh, and it's just wide. And I can say one thing, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you're not entertained, you're a mess, you're boring, get out of here. Hope you're enjoying the live stream at home. Good numbers coming through. Good numbers in the crowd. They've come out to watch this. Remember, it's still school holidays, so we haven't even got the juniors here. And there's crowds. When the juniors come, it's a packed house capacity, over 500. So throughout the night, over 1,000 people come and see futsal. Sports entertainment at its very best. None of these boring crossing, court pumping rats. This is full-on entertainment of futsal style, from old style with a modern twist. As Elvis, what will he do? He misses out. Oh, Elvis still got. He's got Ahmed hot on his trail there. Here we go. Chema through the centre there. Arturo Cisse couldn't keep his feet. A lot of tempers there. Abraham over the top, beautiful ball, tries to get Ahmed in, doesn't get across, instant impact, finds Elvis 2-on-1, Cisse, oh, he's got the wrong option. He had Cisse free, Ahmed was coming down, he went alone, and Arturo in the way. Oh, big timer, and a save. They've fallen asleep, Carlton. .42 on the clock, plenty of time, won all the score. Western Wolves versus Carlton. Western Wolves in yellow wearing the beautiful Ajaya Sports Portal kit. Carlton wearing the Conquerors, the light blue, as Sofia does a song and a dance on the touchline. Big long throw. No touch in the back, free kick. No free kick, says the referee. Play on, it's open. No holds barred here. Whoa, Tamarina almost leaves it too late. Elvis got plenty to do. He's got Ahmed to beat, and Ahmed says, you're not going anywhere. Cisse. Through the middle, instant impact, got a lot to do. Simsek hot on his trail. Here we go, Arturo. Arturo. Oh, Arturo's dangerous. Oh, he's very lucky to get that. I thought there wasn't a free kick. I felt he fell. Ibrahim. Stays in, play on, says the referee. Omar Shandab, the manager of the Western Wolves. Not happy at all. Cisse runs down the line, runs out of room. Simsek, we get the on pass. Ibrahim gets it over to Ahmed. Ahmed, he's got Chema. Oh, he gets cleaned up. No, off the ground. Ahmed's thinking what's going on. Oh, instantly back. He goes begging. Chema, only to Simsek. Plenty to do. Simsek's going for a run. Sofian can't chase. Chema, he can. Cisse, here's Sofian. And Simsek hard on his trail. Here we go, Arturo. Plenty to do to Ahmed and Chema. 13 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, this is futsal. This is what we come and play. 1-2, Arturo leaves it behind, still in, it's gone out, and it's going to be Billy the Kid. This is the future. Oh, block. All the way back, Elvis. Elvis at the top, the toe poke, comes to Sofian Sufi. Cisse tries to snap one in and just can't get it on target. Won't trouble Tamarino, 1-1 the score, 12 minutes 31 on the Futsal's Thomastown scoreboard. Plenty of time remaining. We're calling it from Melbourne, Australia. Yes, that's right, Melbourne, Australia. This is the Victorian Conference. Whoa, and Long comes in hard. We'd like to thank you, every single one of you, for tuning in. Over 2 million views on our Futsal's YouTube channel. Plenty of support and more coming. Oh, and a snap by Ibrahim. Billy the Kid to bring it in, Long throw. Billy the Kid going for Cisse. Here comes Lapdog. Long will bring it down, does well. Long's got Ahmed on his trail there, and Ahmed does well, gets the leg onto it. Big throw, Elvis. Arturo, lovely touch, Arturo. Ahmed's got too much to do. Temin Kanjo's back on after a 2-week break. He's come on, he's still a little bit injured, does well. Long over the top. Oh, and Arturo with a very important smother on the head. Long throw, goes all the way back to Long. Long to bring it down. Goes for a snappity crack and it goes wide. Plenty of time, 11 minutes 22 on the Footsala's Thomastown scoreboard. Arturo over the top, but Cisse will cut it out. Over the top again. Elvis, no, does well. Ahmed to Ate. Starts again, Arturo into the centre. Timmy Kanjo. Oh, Ahmed's done extremely well. Oh, and Cisse. And it looks like it's gone off him, and a bit of an injury on the ground here. Might have copped a hard tackle there on the ankle. Ooh, it was a pretty hard tackle. Looked like the ball. Let's get a replay. We've got a replay of it. Let's have a look. It was a big challenge. Let's get a replay of that. Let's have a look. Got the ball and the leg. It's one of those, unfortunately, he got both. That does hurt. Does hurt, ladies and gentlemen, but it was a fair tackle because the ball got taken. So just a tough, good old-fashioned tough tackle. He'll be fine, Ahmed. He's tough as nails. Oh, snapping a save. Had to be. Here's Mad Dog, Lap Dog. What can he do? He's taking on Elvis. Oh, he's done extremely well. And Billy the Kid had to pull off the save. Long. Kill us. Billy the Kid went to Long. And Long with acrobats. What a game. Look at the intensity. Cisse takes on Ibrahim. Tough challenge there. Elvis is dangerous. And Mad Dog. Shaban Rajah with a big slide tackle. Elvis over the top looking for Long. Simpson gets something in the way. Arturo is dangerous. He's in trouble. Arturo, there, 10 men. Oh! 2-1 as Elvis shakes, rattles and rolls and makes it 2-1. A timeout being called. Killers. Have a look at this. Baggity crackety pop along the ground. Wimburna Tamburino. No chance. We'll be back right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Timeout. Welcome back, everybody. Round 19 tonight. It's going to be a special event. We've got Hearts versus the Wolves first prize. The champions, and only the Wolves can stop them. The Hearts already booked their tickets in Series Futsal Australia. They'll be in Brisbane. Will the Wolves follow? We don't know tonight. This is the big clash. Up next is the Chiefs versus the Tigers. The Tigers have been in terrible form. The only other team that's been worse are the Chiefs. This is the battle of the form. Who's going to be worse? Then we've got the Bulls, who've had a big win against the Tigers. They've got the Army. The Army's in form. Will the Army be able to produce? Will the Bulls climb out of the bottom? Will they be able to say to the Blues, you're going down? And that's the next game after that, the Lions versus the Blues. Lions got a lot to play for. There's still a sniff for Series Futsal Australia. They will have to overcome the Blues. The Blues don't want to go down. It's ready! Ladies and gentlemen, 9 minutes 55 on the clock. Timeout done and dusted. The Western Wolves 2-1 up. Simsak, big game from Sixek. He's got 10 men Kanjo on him like a bad rest. 10 men. Wow! And Simsek had the Mad Dog right next to him. Probably couldn't see him because he was on the lap. Through the middle, Lap Dog. Oh, tries to get past Elvis. Plenty to do. Oh, and the Mad Dog. Looking for the free kick. It wasn't there, son. Instant impact back on. Here we go, Elvis, and Ibrahim just gets rid of it. Over the top. Long with the acrobats earlier on. Perhaps thinking he had a chance there as Ibrahim. Over the top, looking for Mad Dog, trying to play on Simsek. Simsek copping a heavy knock last week. Getting the stuffings knocked right out of him by the Ottoman man. But since then has seemed to have come good. And during the week, he was talking about having some bruised ribs. Oh, a big leg. No free kick, says the referee. Simsek all the way back to Arturo. Simsek. Here's 5 over the top, looking for Arturo. Cut out by... Oh, and a nice little touch there. Instant impact. Sufi looking for the shake, rattle and roller. Elvis. Over the top, raining outside. You can hear it in the stadium. As Ibrahim gets put into the solar plexus there. Into the crowd. As a free kick's been given there, 10 men Kanjo. puts Ibrahim straight into the second tier. As Simsek and Sharma and Omar Shandam go at it here on the sideline. Ridiculous. Big long throw. 10-man Kanja cut out by Lapdog. Here comes Simsek. All the way back to the doggy dog. Lovely little touch there. Arturo's got plenty to do. Look at the instant impact. Instant impact been superb all season. Gets it to Zaki. Zaki couldn't bring it down. 2-1, 7 minutes 40 on the Futsalos Thomastown scoreboard. Big long throw. And cut out by Simsek's been everywhere. Looking for another big game. He's had a superb season. All season, ES5 has been a magnificent. Whispers and murmurs going around about, oh, on the ground, 10-man Kanja, Arturo tries to feed in the oncoming player. Here comes Elvis. Elvis plenty to do. Elvis gets cleaned up, does he? Oh, 10-man Kanja, oh, straight into Simsek. It's a battlefield out there. No holds bar all the way. Simsek, it's a big, good old-fashioned futsal game. Down the line. Oh, and Elvis. Long throw, Simsek over the top. Oh, and it's a smother cut shot there by the lapdog. No problem. Billy the Kid brings it in long. Ball to Elvis. Elvis causing all sorts of problems. Elvis trying to go on his own. Trying to put it out. But long. Didn't have the long legs on that occasion. Mad Dog. Gets a side ball. Trying to feed in Simsek. Instant impact being a nuisance up there. Simsek. Couple of sayings there on the sideline. Loses out to Elvis. Elvis. Down the line, Elvis miskicked it. Wearing his proper shoes this week. No froth boots for him. Arturo kicks it in. Simsek and Chema back on the pitch. Heavy-handed there and kicks it out of the rain outside in a beautiful playing inside because it's raining cats and dogs outside, and Arturo just gives the ball away. Thank you for joining us. Over 2 million views on our YouTube channel, Combined Futsal's YouTube channel. Thank you for joining us. Make sure you have subscribed if you haven't. Tell your friends to subscribe because a lot of stuff happening in 2018. A lot of shows and programs going to be there on a weekly feature. Oh, Chema cross goal! And 10-man Kanja just not in the right spot at the right time because he would have had a tap in there. As Carlton on the back foot, the Western Wolves, the real deal. Second on the ladder, 6 points behind Carlton. And 2 goals separate them from goal difference as well. At the moment, it's only 1 goal and 3 points. If it remains like this, Zaki plenty to do. Instant impact. Instant impact. Shouts, screams and yells. Here we go. 10 men. Instant impact. Let's it go. Instant impact to bring it in. Long throw. Chema. Kick the opening goal and a worm burner curler. Oh, look at that, 10 men. Oh, have a look at this. They're all going at it. Instant impact and Mad Dog on the ground. And there's a bit of pushing and shoving. No love lost between the two. Long throw. Mad Dog in the middle of the pitch. Chema puts it up. Would have loved it on the ground. Good triangle pass. Oh, and a shot. And you wouldn't believe it. Dead-eye Dick, instant impact, was off target. Normally puts them away. And that was so close. Gets a corner kick, Tamburetta got a hand on it. 10-man Kanjo, instant impact, Sofian Sufi, he's been amazing all season. 10-man Kanjo, Elvis, who's been a live wire, trying to get through, can't get past, almost gets it back as Ibrahim plays the fake. Fidget spinner to bring it back in, the Batman, Peter Tamburino. Long throw, finds Mad Dog Shabaraja. Couldn't keep it in, tastes a bit of Cortas on his trouble. 10-man Kanja to bring it back in. 4 minutes on the clock, 2-1 the score. Big header. Coming out here, Zaki. And Chema, strong as anything. In the middle, Arturo lets it go, not on the same page. The Mad Dog Shabaraja and Western Wolves are on top at the moment. Have a look at this Elvis. Cut out. Ibrahim. Elvis plenty to do. Ibrahim still got it. Trying to go down me. Cut out by Sofian Sufi. Elvis. Elvis. But couldn't get it across. Arturo in the middle of the pitch. Gemma strong as anything. Lovely touch there. 10-man Kanja and Zaki going at it. Who would it be? Western Wolves gets the ball. Instant impact. Sofian Sufi. Big throw. Tamburina gobbles it up. No problem. Lapdog 3-on-3 here. What will he do? He tries to go alone, gets it to Ibrahim. Out it goes. Western Wolves not giving them a chance. Western Wolves playing man-on-man, hard stuff. Don't let him breathe as Zaki tries to cut one in. Only as far as Chemo. Into the air goes. Arturo cuts it out. Here's me. Whoa, and instant impact trying to find Elvis. Cut out by Arturo. Oh, long and a big shot there. Cut out by Ibrahim. Oh, Ibrahim. It's a goal. It's got it.